Hi everybody, Tim here. So as I demoed in my last video, I can do higher voices. That's what I've been really good at. But I'm okay at doing some lower ones too. Like some impressions that I can do are really low. I can do guttural impressions, guttural voices at least, and these are demos of some of the low voices I can do. Like I'll start with my impression of Liam Neeson, which isn't that great. But I do admit I only used it once for a parody. So this is my Liam Neeson impression. If you do this, I will hunt you down and I will find you and I will kill you. That's my Liam Neeson impression. I can also do I can do a surfer impression, which I've used several times. I recently, not too long ago, used it for another parody that I made myself. But usually when I'm doing surfer voices, it's usually to do my Michelangelo impression from the original TMNT, and it sounds like this. Totally radical. You're just like me, dude. Cowabunga. I love that voice. It's one of my favorites. I can also do a Yosemite Sam impression. This is just an impression, really, but hopefully you enjoy it anyway. Oh, you're worse than that pesky rabbit. Meet you varmint. It's a little hard to do that. One of my favorite voices that I can do is this one. I can make it lower if I need to, or higher. Like, for instance, if I make it higher, it sounds more like Fidget from The Great Mouse Detective, a character that not many people know about. And he's one of my favorites to voice. I've voiced him for a fan dub, which you'll also find on my channel. So this is my version of Fidget the Bat from Great Mouse Detective. Get him rolling. Tools, check. I got tools. Gears, double check. I got gears. Girl, no, don't got girl. Uniforms, I got plenty of uniforms. And then I can do his laugh as well, which is kind of hard when you have that kind of voice in your, and it kind of hurts my throat a little bit, but I can still do it. It's like, yeah, yeah, like that. And then what's another one I can do? Oh yes, I can do. There are some voices that are low that I can't do, but I try to do them anyway. I'm better at higher voices, which I demoed in my last video. So what's another one that I can do? Oh yeah, one of my favorite impressions to do, because I've done this for years, is one of my favorite characters, the Tasmanian Devil, also known as Taz, for those who don't know that. But my impression of him slobbering and stuff isn't that great, but I try to do it anyways. Like I'm not trying to channel Jim Cummings. I just love that voice, and I love doing my own version of Tasmanian Devil, and it sounds like this. That's it. Hi, everybody. Like that. That's one of my favorite voices to do is the Tasmanian Devil. I've only used it a few times in the past, and there's some that I can do, but not really that great at. Once again, for those who are tuning into these, I am better at higher voices because that's my range. What's another one that I can do? I'm not that great at really deep voices, like James Earl Jones for instance. One of my favorite ones to do is Vincent Price, which is kind of a combination of both high and low, in between. It's like, greetings everyone, this is Vincent Price. How are you doing today? Like that, and that's pretty much all I can do with the lower voices. Again, I'm not that great at doing lower voices. They're kind of hard, especially hard on my throat. But I hope you like this anyway, and yeah, that's it. Okay, see ya.